Well, a convoy of UN peacekeepers in Mali has come under attack after hastily departing their base in Kidal en route to the city of Gao. Mali's military leadership had ordered the mission known as MINUSMA to leave after relations with former international allies soured. A UN spokesperson made the announcement on Friday while giving an update of the withdrawal. Here's CGTN's Joy Juma.
The peacekeeping mission in Mali, MINUSMA, was established in 2013 to stabilize the country after the Tuareg rebellion of 2012. Despite lingering insecurity issues, the UN is currently in the process of completely withdrawing its troops from the West African country. But it's a process fraught with danger and obstacles. In June, the military junta, which came to power in 2021, ordered the mission known as MINUSMA to leave. The withdrawal process has been structured in two phases. The first has been underway since July. However, the mission has accelerated its departure in recent weeks, as northern Mali has been engulfed in fighting between rebels and government forces vying for control over areas it vacates. A hasty exit from a base in Kidal is testament to the dangers involved, with improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, a constant threat.
The convoy we've been updating you on, which is traveling from Kidal to Gao, again suffered an attack. This is part of the withdrawal process. Earlier today, the convoy hit another improvised explosive device about 3 kilometers northeast of Anafis village in the Kidal region. 7 peacekeepers have been injured and are being medically evacuated.
The military leaders have given the UN peacekeeping mission until the end of the year to repatriate over 12,000 international peacekeepers.
Yesterday, as you'll recall, 8 other peacekeepers were injured in similar incidents. They are now reported to be in stable condition. This is the 4th time that the convoy has been impacted by an IED since it left the UN base in Kidal on the 31st of October.
According to the UN spokesperson, this is the 4th time the convoy has been impacted by an IED since it left the base in Kidal a few days ago. Meanwhile, the Malian Transitional Authority has said it will assume responsibility for the protection of its citizens after the withdrawal. Joy Juma, CGTN.
Well, let's bring in Wale Ojewale, Regional Organized Crime Observatory Coordinator for Central Africa at the Institute for Security Studies. He's joining us via Zoom from Dakar in Senegal. Wale, good to see you there. The situation in the Sahel and especially Mali is worrying. What is your take on UN peacekeepers being asked to hurriedly leave and without proper government support?
Well, thank you so much. I think it's understandable that what is going on now fits into what I would describe as military populism. That is what we have seen in the Sahel, at least for the past 3 years. And what we have not seen, based on the development, the spike in attacks, is that there is no sufficient preparation on the part of the military government in those countries, particularly Mali, to actually address the core issues of preparedness before the exit of the military, foreign military mission, particularly the United Nations mission that has been in the country for a while now. But it also speaks to the fact that there is public sentiment, mostly among the people, that probably the mission has outlived its usefulness, and then there's a need for them to exit. But in terms of actual preparation to fill the vacuum that will be created by the exit, there is no justification for that on ground.
And do you think the military leadership can handle the security situation in Mali?
They cannot, based on available record, and I'm going to go by the data available from the Armed Conflict Event Location Database. In 2023 alone, violence attacks against civilians by the armed group have increased by 38% in Mali as far as this year is concerned. And when you look at the entire stretch of the Sahel from Burkina Faso to Mali to Niger, the attack has also been increased by 5% in this year compared to what it was in 2021, because the military administration are rather preoccupied with regime protection. So that implies that as the vacuum is being created, they are also adding a new layer of insecurity by withdrawing more soldiers to protect the regime at the center. And that is the reason why in the recent time you will see that attacks have also been carried out around the circumference or the corridor of the state capital, like in Bamako, like in Ouagadougou. So I don't think they have the sufficient military capability to be able to address the spike in attacks, because it appears that it is the armed group that have actually profited from the military incursion into politics in the country, going by the spike of attacks in the recent time.